Hey everyone, it's your narrator Jonathan here, and I just wanted to do a quick PSA about America's descent into fascism and how it's going to be impacting a lot of our friends in marginalized communities. There's not much that any of us can do, but it's important to do what we can. That's why for the foreseeable future, we'll be supporting other podcasts from marginalized creators by airing their promos on our shows. If you know a creator we should feature next, have them reach out to us at halfwitpodcast@gmail.com. I hope this little boost from our community can bring people joy and have their stories and causes heard. Remember, some of the best ways to fight fascism are by speaking up, building community, and making art. I love you all, and here's a promo.
Hello, adventurers. It's lovely to meet you. I'm Natalie, and I'm here with my friends to tell you about the next podcast series you're about to fall in love with. We are the Storyteller Squad.
Have you ever wished for an actual play podcast that combined cozy slice of life with exciting fantasy adventures?
Do you enjoy dramatic musical scores, original character themes, and immersive sound effects?
Do you wish more shows would allow queer characters to exist beyond the angst of a will they, won't they dynamic and actually get to experience a healthy relationship together?
Then join us as our beloved heroes face monstrous, mysterious, and magical dangers.
All while finding the time to get coffee with their girlfriends or flirt awkwardly with their roommates.
We are the 10 hours lo-fi mix for autumnal lesbians and witchy cryptids of actual play podcasts.
That's one hell of a tagline.
It's clearly what the people want.
Plus, it's way too late to change our brand of storytelling now.
So check out our queer-led Monster of the Week actual play series, where we flirt with the monsters about as often as we fight them.
Stop making the monsters so wholesome and hot, Natalie.
No, I don't think I will.
Good. You can find the Storyteller Squad wherever you listen to podcasts.
And on social media at Story Squadcast. See you out there, adventurers.
Okay, everybody. Ready to start again?
Hold on.
Wait, hold on.
I need to hydrate.
Let's have an adventure.
Halfwit Podcasts. A little foolish, a lot of fun.
Halfwits and Failed Crits and PenultiMyth TTRPG present a world where monsters roam, secrets lurk, and deities clash. But the paper still needs delivery. This is the Parable Infused Tribune. Welcome back to Umivra, everybody!
Ooh.
I am your narrator, Jonathan, and I have with me Kylie.
Playing Leona, Sibiana's absence is suspicious, but we found her with Felix, and now it's malicious.
Oh, that was a
like-
good one. Luis.
I think I'm going to drown.
Laura.
Playing Manon, who has no idea what's going on.
There you go. It's too bad we don't know who Luis plays.
Reshi.
Got it in one. Okay, so we are going to do a quick out-of-character recap, just so we can hop directly back into the cliffhanger action of last time. So who wants to start with the recap?
There we were. Sailing along the edge after it was all weird. And then we found some notes. And then we went up a mountain. And now we're in a bog.
How about we add some names in there?
Yeah, or maybe, any information at all.
Recap.
We met a rock man named Piken, and he wanted us to get an unknown story from the island for the audition. for Buka.
Actually, that's not.
It's
That's not
Piken.
true.
It wasn't Piken.
Rossi.
Roz C did.
Roz C was the one. So we met up with Piken, and it was someone that Leona used to know, who is the rock guy.
Why do I try? Kylie takes paragraphs of notes every minute.
I do. It's atrocious. Felix finds us and talks about the audition process, and Gwen thinks that there's something very suspicious about him. We're trying to find Sibiana, but we can't find her anywhere. There's a bunch of paintings and stuff that are all after my family would have left this group. Felix takes us to see Roz C, who is the head storyteller, and is a spectral person holding his head, like a headless horseman almost. And he tells us that we need to find a story that he doesn't already know as like our audition to get into the Siren song.
Specifically about Venom.
Specifically about Venom.
Your
Venom.
audition.
Well, me and Buka's. So we wander all over the island trying to find stuff, and we get on, Gwen's like, hey, let's go on the raft and go to the other side, because that's probably the less traveled area. As we're putzing around, we find a small bag, and it looks like one of those mail bags from the Magra's telehome with letters inside addressed to the Siren song, and Leona recognizes one of them having her own handwriting. And then we wondered where the animal messengers are.
Gwen became Manon.
Gwen became Manon. Yup. There is a shadow. Oh, we basically tried to rebuild a shrine, not
For
super
Goongly.
successfully, for Goongly, where she finds a couple pieces of broken spyglass and puts it back together. We try to look up at Goongly's mountain, and all of our minds go totally blank for a second when we're looking up there. Leona tries to ask Goongly for help and fails, but we don't realize that it was a fail. And a bird flies out of a space next to the shrine, and so we follow it, and we follow it into a mangrove clearing where it lands, and we see Sibiana holding Felix by the throat.
And I'll clarify one of the things that you just said, which was the failing in asking for help. What you asked for was for Goongly to show you something that no one on the island knows about.
Yes.
And you failed that role, and that's when you got brought to Sibiana holding up Felix by the throat.
Oh, but that's something that nobody on the island probably knows about.
Maybe.
Some other people know about that, namely Felix and Sibiana.
Yeah.
So it didn't bring you to something no one knows about.
It did bring us to something that probably Roz C doesn't know about, though, so maybe it'll work.
Are we ready?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So let's get into the story. You guys are crouched down in the mangrove forest area of Venom as you followed this bird that resembles a sculpture that Leona had left on Goongly's shrine, and found Sibiana holding up Felix by his throat, and it seems like they are having an intense moment. What do you guys do?
Intense in a good way or intense in a bad way?
Do you guys think they're gonna kiss, or should we stop this?
You know, it's not looking positive.
These knees can't crouch this way anymore.
What if we throw a rock?
Do we know
as a
these
distraction?
people?
Yeah, we know.
Oh,
right.
you don't.
Yeah.
Well, Sibiana's the one I've been trying to find. Felix is the leader of the Siren song, and I'm thinking that either this is a coup or
probably be talking a little bit quieter.
I think Leona just stands up and goes,
Is that quieter?
No, it's not quieter. I think Leona's just so surprised and is really confused. She remembers these two as being her friends and being friends with each other. She just kind of stands up out of the bushes and goes, what is going on here?
As soon as you stand up and talk, you're in the middle of getting those words out, and you see Sibiana just turn her head and reach out the other hand that is not actively strangling Felix. And you feel an immediate terror come over you. And as you look at the ground, the misty lake, you see that the mist turns into what seems like these spectral, ghostly hands just starting to rise out of the mangrove water as Sibiana glows a light, faint blue, and you get shoved backwards, and you feel paralyzed, like you cannot move. Leona, you need to go!
Well, you just made it so I can't move. So, I can't.
I'm still crouched down.
Does he look alive?
Oh, it's probably a good
yes.
question.
He does. Okay. I'm going to try and do a shield toss and try and hit her hand so she lets go of him.
And I think with that, we're gonna enter combat.
Yeah.
Actual enter combat.
Oh,
We could have ran away. Are we powerful enough to fight her?
I think we're about to find out.
I'm asking this in the bush. Do you guys really want to do this?
Do you think we can do this?
We're really fighting the leaders right now. Like, what the hell?
I don't know what's going on, but it looks like he's in trouble.
Leona, is she supposed to glow like that?
That is not normal.
Hey, if they both die, then that's a story no one else knows but us.
Also that.
Well, that's one way. So, the battlefield is set up as Leona is in Zone 1. She got pushed back, and she is unable to move on her first turn.
Shit.
Reshi, Manon, and Buka in Zone 2. They are unaffected by anything right now. And then in Zone 5 is Sibiana and Felix. Felix is currently restrained by Sibiana, and that is the battlefield. We are currently in the mangrove misty swamp, and there are all these misty ghost hands coming up from what seems to be Sibiana's abilities. Let's roll for priority.
That's a 5.
That is a 12 from me.
Whoops. Did a bad job.
So Sibiana gets to go first, and she's going to use some of her time to quickly shout out, "I will not be letting go of his throat!" She's going to take one step into the water, into Zone 4. So that's one closer to you guys. And you see as the moisture just gets like soaked up into her fur, because remember, Sibiana's like an otterish type person. And this was a being attack you, Manon.
She's being a pain in the ass.
She's going to roll. There's a 14, so regular success. You see the water as it gets soaked up into the fur goes and crystallizes like right at the center of her neck, and then it splits out into a bunch of ice shards that surround her in like a small halo.
Whoa.
And the bruise goes at Manon. This is 2d6, and that is 6 energy to Manon. And now it is your guys' priority.
Well, I can't really do anything right now.
Well, you can't move.
I can't move.
Do you
That's
have
true.
anything with range of 3?
No, I do not have anything with that much range.
Oh.
So you can really do nothing.
I'm useless, guys.
Manon's going to take a step back for Leona so I can protect her, and then I'm going to do a shield toss, which is a range of 3. And as I'm trying to throw it, just saying, "Why don't you let go of that man and we can just talk this out, all right?"
Sibiana is essence.
Okay.
Your shield toss is?
It's artifacts,
So you do get it.
Yeah.
17.
That is a full success, so you get an extra d6 on this.
That means I get 5.
Get him, Manon!
Jesus.
Get him!
Jesus.
I hit fucking hard. I'm aiming for her hand, so she lets go.
Break her hand.
8, 10, 12 damage.
Well,
Whoa.
that's pretty good.
Just to her hand.
Only to the hand.
I'm just trying to get her to let go.
You see that as you hit her to try and get her to let go, that her grip only tightens, and you even see like a little bit of blood like come out of his neck, where her like she went from just gripping really hard to like claws in neck.
These guys are really hardcore. I'm gonna move forward, and then I finally get to use my new ability, Grease Fire. It is a zone, so Felix is gonna get hit too. I don't trust either of them. Leona.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit them both.
I'm
doing it.
Felix is Harmony, and Sibiana is Essence.
I get a +1 to the harmony, but not to the essence. So what does that mean? If it's a zone.
I guess it would be just casting on the zone. Do you just not get any? I don't know. We've always had kind of a problem with how zone works with
I would assume that if you're just casting it on the zone, then
I
it
feel like
wouldn't
it wouldn't
matter.
get a bonus.
It wouldn't get a
Yeah.
bonus because
Yeah, 'cause
you're
it's the whole zone.
You're just doing the whole area.
Yeah.
Okay. A D20.
Yep.
17.
17 is a full success. You roll with an extra d6.
I roll with an extra D6. I have 2D6. And, oh my God, cost 7. So I get 3D6. Burn, baby, burn. Just go and burn. Oh, 13. Oh, burn, baby, burn. It's because I saw the ice things, and I'm like, you know what? Let's melt them. Melt me away. All right, I'm down to 53 energy.
Leona's going to like yell across the gap. Sibiana, what has Felix done?
She's just on fire.
If you're paralyzed, say, Anna, has Felix done?
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I don't know.
You have to trust me. Felix is the reason why your parents never came back.
Are your parents dead, Leona? Should I stop throwing fire on these people?
They were alive when I left.
And it's Buka's turn. Guys, what should I do?
Oh,
I guess I need to save the leader, so that's what we're gonna go for.
I don't know.
De-escalate.
De-escalation is no longer an option, I don't think, because you attacked her, and now Reshi has set the whole place on fire.
Okay.
So
I'm going to roll. This is a being, which means I do not get a bonus. That is a 10, so it still works. This is a bruise and block worn. As you see, Buka can't fully transform yet, but he's learning.
Ooh.
And you see Buka just take and he has like a cloak that has like blue stripes on it, and he puts the cloak over his face as you see his back hunch and he grows a little bit larger, and you see part of his proportions change to more Zargao-like. And he lashes out as he's gonna go forward 2 by spending a momentum, and he's in the same area, and he's going to strike at Sibiana, and that is 3d6. 11 energy to Sibiana.
Whoa.
And that also means his partial Zargal form gives him a worn block of 11, so he will take 11 less damage next time.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty awesome. I like to imagine that he didn't actually do any transforming. He just put his hoodie on.
He put his hood on.
He just put his hood up and is like, "Arr."
He just gets more vicious when he does so.
It's all in his head, and so he can't transform until he puts his hood up, and then he's like,
Buka, you gotta get out of there. I'm gonna throw more fire. No, maybe not, actually.
Okay, now we re-roll for priority.
Well, I rolled like shit, so someone else do it.
14.
3.
Yay! We first.
We first.
We first.
Okay, so Leona, you can move now, right? But Leona, kick your little legs.
How does that work?
Yeah,
I
you
can move now?
Yep.
Okay.
Flop around. You got it.
No. Leona like stumbles to her feet and goes, was I like on the ground or was I like against a tree or something?
It doesn't matter. You got shoved and
I
you
got
couldn't
shoved.
move. So
Okay.
whatever you want to say.
So I was envisioning that I got like shoved up against a tree and like couldn't move from that position. Because otherwise, I think I'd have to like use my movement to get up, wouldn't I?
No,
on the ground. No,
that's not a us thing.
I've been listening to too much NADPOD, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
Leona, if you don't do something right now, I'm gonna set this whole place on fire.
Oh, I'm fucking working on it, dude. Chill. Chillax. So I'm going to move forward 1. So Leona says, Kana, I need you to separate them. And I am going to have Kana use her Bane drag thingamabobber, which can reach 2. She can drag an unwilling target 1 zone toward us, and she is going to yank Felix, I think, from Sibiana's grasp and bring him into the middle area.
You do still have to roll for it.
I do still have to roll for it. Oh.
I'm doing
You
it.
just don't spend energy with equipment.
Yeah. Okay. You right. Oh, that was a 5. Never mind.
Do you have any items that you want to spend? Can you boost yourself to
I think I
a
already
9?
spent them.
I don't think I can. Yeah, I thought you combined them all.
Also,
Didn't
what is Kana's drag legacy?
Chaos.
Chaos.
It is chaos.
Felix is harmony, so you get another d20.
Ooh. That one was 11.
11 works.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so Felix gets yoinked.
Felix gets yoinked, and you see him take a big breath in, and then all of a sudden we are out of combat, and Sibiana is on the ground, barely breathing, and Felix is nowhere to be seen, and you guys are also roughed up.
Oh, what?
What?
All of you guys are down to like 10 energy right now.
Wait, what?
What
What the heck?
the hell
What
just happened?
What are you guys doing here? What am I doing here?
You were just.
Do we remember?
Yeah. It just happened.
I don't remember.
You don't remember Felix, you just remember them and seeing Sibiana and that you guys were in a fight?
So I don't remember that she was like strangling Felix.
Nope.
Fuck me, dude. Okay. I am really confused.
Genuinely confused.
I have no idea. What's happening. We saw you here.
I
and
feel like I'm
something happened.
really angry about something and I don't know what it is.
I have no I don't know.
Where are we?
How did we get here?
What was the last thing you were doing?
We were following a bird. That sounds so stupid. We were following a bird and it led us here. Then we saw
need to get out of
you.
here. We need to go.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Should we go back to Goomglee or should we go to the
Goomglee?
house?
Yeah, we found this funky shrine thing and we rebuilt it, and then
why does that feel really bad?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Did we do something wrong?
Did we fuck things up? And then, what is Goombly again? What is he, the deity of?
He's the
Seeing.
deity of perception. Felix has been looking for him.
What?
Why?
I don't remember.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
Leona,
Yeah?
Felix is the reason why your parents left.
What do you mean? They left because my sister was sick.
Yes, that's part of it. Felix, I don't know what the entire situation is because I remember I found out what happened and I don't remember what happened, what it's about. I just know it's about Felix and it's about your family.
I have a feeling we just messed something up really big.
Yeah, if we're forgetting things, I think something just happened with Felix again.
Probably. So when I asked Goombly for his favor or whatever, I asked him to show us something that nobody else knows.
And nobody else knows.
Yeah.
It's not nobody, but I'm the only one who knows what's happening with Felix.
I have a bad feeling about this. What have we done? All right, guys, we fucked up.
I feel like shit. Can we go somewhere?
Let's go camp out somewhere. We can't go back to the manor right now.
Want to go to the beach?
Yeah, anywhere, I guess. Actually, not that beach. No,
maybe not that beach,
no,
you're right.
The beach nearby is bad. That's where Felix dumps everything he doesn't want us finding out about.
Like the letters?
What letters?
When we were on our way here, Roz said that he needed us to find a story that he doesn't already know about Vaynome.
Yeah.
So we decided that the best way to do that would be to check out the, not inhabited side of the island. So we got on Gwen's boat, or raft, or whatever, and Manon, keep it to yourself. We used it to go around the outside of the island until we found mail bags floating in the river. And I found one of my letters.
When's the last time you heard back from me? Like, I was the one who wrote you that we were in Brayscore.
That was the last one that we got, I think. That was the last communication that we got from the Siren Song was that you were heading to Brayscore.
Everything's so fragmented. Leona, there's something very wrong with what's happened to the Siren Song. And all I remember is I helped your parents get out, and I don't remember very much else why, other than Felix is involved. And when I saw you the other night, I got really worried because I didn't know you were going to be here, and you shouldn't be. And I don't know if your parents even know that you shouldn't be here.
They certainly don't, because I had told them that my plan had been to try and find you all again, and they didn't say anything about not doing it. So,
yeah.
Well, this looks like a big old kettle of fish we've encountered ourselves in.
What the hell is it?
I don't know. When we were on that little beach place, the close by one, and we found all those mail bags, there were a bunch of letters that were written to the Siren Song.
Yeah, and they're all letters from people that are looking for their loved ones.
Oh, no. Do you think that all of the people who have joined Siren Song recently are trapped?
Oh, my God.
And they haven't been able to leave.
I remember part of it. Leona, it was like when we were back then. We were, some of us were, you guys were followers of Calvadosin, but that's one of the problems is that Andu and Felix never were. They were lying about that. I remember that. They're followers of Tukukara. Tukukara's one of the parasite gods that makes everybody feel very comfortable when they're around, and they sap stuff from them, whatever they need.
Oh.
And then specifically, you would know from like looking through different like stories and stuff, you can remember that there is an item called Tukukara's teapot that specifically makes it so that people forget about things.
Shit.
But wait, you said that Felix follows Tukukara, but why would he be looking for Goombly if he doesn't worship Goombly?
Why would he be looking for Goombly? Oh, my memory's so shit, to be honest, but I know that he was looking for Goombly for something. I've been trying to like keep tabs on him, but it's so hard when no one can remember anything.
Maybe we should start writing stuff down?
Probably.
That's probably the only reason why I have any memory of all of this stuff is I try and keep notes.
Leona pulls out one of her journals and writes down everything she can remember about since they got, to this island. Okay, so everything that happens and everything we learn, we have to write down. Because if this is as bad as it seems, we, A, do not want to end up trapped on this island and never able to leave. And we don't want to end up feeding Felix and Tukukara whatever it is that they're trying to get.
They're trying to get something of Goombli's, and I don't remember.
Goomgli is all about perception, seeing things.
Yeah, he's looking for something. I don't know what it is, though.
I mean, Reshi, you're part of the Vanguard. I don't know. You got any insights about Goomgli?
I don't. I don't worship him. All I know is that he can tell you what's up. He's on the up and up, and he can see. He can see through things. So maybe that's it.
That could be it.
Maybe Felix is afraid that Goomgli will expose him. Because Goomgli would know exactly what's happening.
It almost seems like he's trying to use Goomgli's perception to find something or achieve something.
But what?
That must be it. I don't know what his ultimate goal is. I just know that we needed to get you guys away. There was something about you guys. Both Andu and Felix called your family almost like Lucky Charms, almost. Like when you were around, things would get found. And we needed to keep you away, and that's all I remember. It must be because you were actually followers of Calvadossin and seeking knowledge, and it would just happen.
So I feel like that means that whatever it is he doesn't want us to find, we have to find it.
So we should go find Goomgli?
I don't necessarily think finding Goomgli himself is the solution.
Well, why don't we make camp?
Yeah.
We should also get away from here.
Yes. Oh, Felix, what have you done?
What did you find anything else when you were? Did you find any place that we could hide out on while you were getting to this spot? What about that shrine? Did you find anything?
Oh yeah, there were some caves near it, right, guys?
Yeah,
do you remember?
Were they big enough for people to fit? We could check it out.
I mean, that's probably a good place at least to try.
Yeah, that'd be our best bet.
Yeah, so I guess we go back to that area and try and find a little cave that we can all camp out in.
Yeah, and you guys do that, and you set up a campfire, and you're just kind of all hanging around, just almost like a hungover feeling as your minds have kind of been wiped of something that happened.
Yeah.
Manon starts taking notes just on what's been happening for Gwen and writes even though I don't like the situation, we need to keep each other informed of what's happening when the other one's inactive. So he puts that little journal in his bucket for her.
Good.
I'm gonna slip a note to Manon. And then it says, "Do you think we can trust Sibiana?"
He slides a note back, and all it says is, "Maybe?" I don't really know who she is.
Oh, I sent it back. Oh yeah, I forgot. Literally.
Oh yeah, you weren't here for this.
Well, Leona, I think it's safe to say that our prospects with the Siren Song might be bunk.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that whatever is happening here, we're probably going to try and put a stop to it. So we might just be the end of the Siren Song. This could be... Oh, good. Okay.
You could be the Siren sequel.
The Siren's encore.
Yeah. It's got a ring to it.
Combat.
You good?
I'm gonna slip that same note over to Leona. It says, "Dude, can we trust Sibiana?" And then it also says maybe underneath.
And I think Leona also writes, "I really hope so." And sends it back. So clearly nobody knows. Oh God. Okay.
Is there anything else that you guys did? We were all roughed up at the end of this. I don't know. Did we beat each other up? What happened?
My shield's got a dent in it, so it hit something.
Do you have a matching dent on you?
A big dent in your
arm? Her hand
arm?
probably hurts like a bitch.
Her arm is just kind of bruising.
Well, it looks like maybe shield meant arm.
All her clothes are burned away.
Oh yeah, you fucking set everything on fire.
Yeah.
Looks like perhaps Sureshi made a fire.
I don't know about that.
Is anybody missing anything?
Pour out my bucket.
I go through all of my belongings.
Oh, Gwen ate my fucking snacks.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't know if things are missing because someone took them or if Gwen took them.
Also, like back in Meliranto, Kana was eating snacks out of the bucket while you guys were doing the divine intervention.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to pat myself. Do I still have my spyglass?
No. You cannot find your spyglass.
I don't have what we got from the shrine.
Oh.
You guys got something from the shrine?
Oh, yeah, the spyglass. You got a spyglass.
A broken one, but
but you put it back together. And we all tried to look up at Goongli's mountain and just kind of lost our brains for a second.
Wait a minute. Lost our brains, and we're currently all confused. I leave that with you.
Could Felix or his father have found that relic of the teapot thingy? The teapot relic?
Chukukara's teapot?
Yeah.
We are from Hikoreshi.
Did we drink tea? Yes.
Shit, we did have tea.
How long do the effects last?
I don't know.
I don't know either. There's clearly some things I remember, like getting Leona's family out of the Siren song, but I don't entirely remember why. Like, I think it has something to do with the fact that they viewed them as like lucky charms.
Leona, I mean, maybe you could try and ask Calvadossin for some guidance or something if you need to find something. And
Yeah.
if that's like your whole thing, that he's afraid he's trying to use.
If you're missing your spyglass, I think Felix may have found what he was looking for with Goongly.
Shit.
I have another spyglass in my bucket. It's probably not as fancy as the other one.
I
But
have a feeling there was something important about that spyglass.
It was old.
Yeah, it was old and it was broken. And we put it back together.
It's cool.
And it didn't look like there was a lot of traffic there to that shrine. It looks like it has degraded from neglect, so I don't think anyone had found it for a long time.
We let it. We gave it right to him.
Yep, it seemed like it.
Or maybe we didn't. I don't know. I don't know anything. So maybe Felix is good?
It's looking increasingly like Felix is a bad guy. And I'm assuming, based on the condition that all of us are in, I'm worried that we thought he was the good guy. And if that's the case, Sibiana, I am so sorry.
It's all right. I've been the only one who I think has been really able to break out of whatever's happening here. Everyone else seems so content.
Yeah, probably because they don't know any better.
Sibiana, are you a follower of Calvadossin?
No, I'm a follower of Gapanapag.
And what does Gapanapag do again?
Gapanapag is the daughter of Hetipra and Tukukara.
So maybe that familial belief is somehow letting you
Scoot around a bit?
get like glimpses of truth from whatever it is that Felix is weaving here.
Maybe.
Or you're in on it.
Well, hopefully not, because
If I'm in on it, then I wasn't trusted enough to remember what's happening.
yeah, apparently. Also, we're kind of screwed because we're all just sitting in a cave with her. So
I'm just cooking over here. Don't mind me.
okay,
With
well,
a lot of grease.
We'll be right back.
Hey, you there! Yeah, you! I just wanted to take a second and thank you for listening to Halfwits and Failed Crits. It means the world to us that we've gotten your listening support for as long as we have. And if you're feeling generous with those years and your time, we'd love to ask you to join us by listening to our other shows at halfwitpodcast.com. I'm really in love with the awesome opportunity that podcasting gives me to share stories. Fact or fiction, scripted or improvised, or who knows what's next. Anyways, here's some trailers, and I can't wait to thank you again for listening to our other passion projects.
Hey there, I'm Kylie.
And I'm Jonathan,
And we're the hosts of Halfwit History.
a podcast about the upcoming week, but a long time ago.
And sometimes not so long ago.
If you're like me and your brain power is reserved for random trivia facts,
Or like me and always buried in the books of our past.
you'll love hearing about the world's oldest computer,
Legendary female pirates.
how instant noodles were invented.
And a lot of cults and crimes.
Listen to our short, silly, and sometimes serious adventures through time by looking for Halfwit History on your favorite podcast app or at halfwitpodcast.com.
Bye!
This machine belongs to Vernon Wright.
It just feels empty right now.
No. Wrong. I took him home.
Pour a hole directly into hell and let just a little bit of that sound.
I have to do things properly.
It trusted me. I lied to all three of them.
A bunch of wooden pieces and some metal prongs.
I happened to kill their pet.
At home? Open the box. It's the part of the job that I always hated the most was finding. This is really sticking his neck out from the rodent raiders. This is just making no sense. Come on, Bernie, come on.
All right. Slow down, reset, try again. Here we go. This Machine Belongs To is a psychological horror podcast following a journal, a machine, and the souls who endlessly obsess over them. Each episode is 10 minutes or less in hopes that your own name won't be found scrawled in the pages just by listening on your favorite podcast app or at halfwitpodcasts.com.
So I think our first order of business right now should be getting rest and making sure that whatever comes in the morning, we are prepared for.
I agree.
I'm going to spend a little time writing everything I can think of down and maybe saying a little prayer to Calvadossin for guidance. And the way that works is she writes out her prayer on like a slip of paper and then she rolls it up and like ties it with a little string bow. And then she takes it outside, places it in a clear area, but somewhere where like it's kind of elevated. So like I'm thinking probably like on top of a rock or something. And then hopefully one of Calvadossin's like knowledge fetchers will take it and bring it to him.
What are you writing on your prayer? Like, what are you actually praying for here?
You know, that would probably be a good thing, huh? I think what Leona's praying for is the resilience to figure out what is happening and the knowledge to make the right decision in terms of whether Felix is like a bad person or what his history with her family is. Basically, she wants reassurance that they're on the right path, I think.
So you do that, you write it, you leave it out, give me a roll.
Wow! That's a 12.
12 is a regular success.
Better than a failure.
When you go to sleep, it will be retrieved by one of the knowledge people, and maybe you will get some sort of message from Calvadossin at some point.
I'm picturing the messenger knowledge guys from Avatar, the little foxes from the library.
Except they would be like fox birds. They could be like the fox bats.
Oh, that would be cool. At night, they're the bats.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be very neat.
Because there are like fox bats, or like I think fox bat might be like another word for fruit bat. I forget if they're the same or if they're like just names for each other. Because fruit bats are like 6 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
They're crazy.
I thought they were tiny.
No. So it's one of those. So that's what Leona does. Does anyone else do anything with their time?
Reshi's going to go up to the shrine that we had like half built earlier. You know what? First, I'm gonna. I have energy for that. I'm gonna forage. We're in the forest.
I think it's aquatic.
So the major area is aquatic. If you're in the mangrove area, I was allowing you guys to do forest, and then to get up to this goongly area, we were saying that it was cavern.
Oh, right. So I get an extra D20, right? I have a 1 in foraging. A 13.
13.
So I foraged for some stuff. I'm going to use that as an offering.
So right on your sheet, you get a T1 item because you have level 1 in cavern forage, right?
Oh, yeah. T1. I have a bunch of items. I should probably use some of this. All right, so I'm going to put one of the T1 items onto the thing. I'll just tell Goomgly, hey, I lost your spyglass. Sorry. I don't know if this one person on the island took it. You probably know. But you should look out for that guy. Okay, bye.
You want to roll to pray?
Boop. Ooh. A 16.
Nice.
Almost a full success. Do you want to use a T1 item to boost
it?
Yeah! That would narratively and mechanically work.
Yay!
So that is a full success for this interaction. I think Goongly would communicate through your eyes. what would Goomly give you?
A singular wet meatball.
Thanks.
Just like in front of your face, like the Skyrim loading screens, just like a little meatball
just loading.
trophy loading.
Since you said it's through my eyes, I'm imagining like the That's So Raven cut. She's like,
It's the future, you can see.
is he going to show me the future?
Goomly.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's so
I
funny.
hate it.
You get a brief vision of
Felix on the toilet.
Felix. It is going to be a Felix. You get a brief vision of Felix, and he has a vial in his hand, and he has the spyglass in the other. And the vial is like a pale orange light.
Pale orange liquid?
Yeah, like liquid light. Like it's glowing with a pale orange.
I tell no one. No. Oh, thanks, Goobly. I run back to the cave. Hey, guys. I just saw Felix.
In person?
I said a little prayer to Goomly, and then he showed me what he was doing.
Oh.
Which he was being a big, weird, suspicious guy.
Okay.
He did steal my spyglass. So I think we should burn him to death.
Oh.
But also, he had some kind of like vial of orange liquid stuff. I don't know if that means anything to anybody.
Not me.
I don't think so.
Maybe it's what he's putting in the tea.
Yeah,
Something.
maybe.
Buka would know.
I don't really know anything about that. I've never seen like oh my god, what are you doing?
What about you, Sibiana?
No, I don't think I've ever seen him with any sort of vial before. That's actually that's either new to me or it's been erased from my memory, but it's not ringing any bells.
Suspicious. Okay. I'm gonna go nap away from you.
Do whatever you need to do. Honestly, it's a very confusing situation.
Manon is going to go, let's do some cartography. And since I'm in the forest area. Oh, wait, no, we're in the caverns.
You're in Cavern Aquatic.
Perfect. Still get a D20. They're both 11s.
11 it is.
Don't you? Oh, no, that's on 10s.
That's
right?
10s, yeah. That's hilarious. Because it's funny because Manon would definitely just want to know more about the area we're in. If it's full of mist and changing and shit, I don't think it helps.
Well, that's a normal success, 11.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I take back everything I just said.
I'm like, this fast. Okay.
So you get a normal success, which means you rolled with 2 dice, so that means you get a T1 item.
Yes.
What is Manon hoping to find about the area? I know Manon is like literally brand new to this. He wasn't here when you guys got on the island. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like part of the resting is you guys explaining what's been happening.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So I feel like he's up to speed by now. While Reshu was out foraging, maybe Leona just kind of caught him up while they were cooking and eating or whatever. But yeah, because Manon hasn't been here at all, he's probably just, I want to get a lay of the land. And you guys probably told him about how the Siren song, they're experts in this area. And so that is like an advantage that they have over us, at least Felix does.
Yeah.
Especially if they can control who goes and who can come in. So I feel like Manon just wants to have a better idea of where he is and then also like where we can go. And then if there's any signs of other places of like hideouts, because we found the beach where stuff was. So Felix might have other hiding spots or areas that no one else goes but him.
That's a good question. Would Felix have a hiding spot? Well, yeah, because he's destroying everything out here.
He has a secret lair?
Basically,
Well, I'm just wondering if there's like anything else that he needs to do away from the cabin so that he doesn't like break whatever control he has over everybody.
We should have broke into his office.
You were trying to break into Sibiana's office.
Yeah, no, we were trying to break into Sibiana's room.
And I got yelled at.
Yeah.
Yeah, by Felix.
It's all coming together. I'll say that as you were going around and sketching out the place and getting a lay of the land, you go back to the area where you found Sibiana and Felix, and you're looking at the tracks in and around there, and you see like all of the battle stuff that happened, and most of it's kind of gone at this point. Like you can only see some reeds that have been snapped, etc., because you were fighting essentially in water, so it's kind of hard to find tracks in this area. But you're looking around and you get close to the wall of mist that kind of indicates that you're near the cabin. So you get near the wall of mist and you're like, oh, this must be what they were talking about. The cabin must be kind of close to here. And you see that there are a set of tracks coming from the east that are probably about the size of what you would assume Sibiana would be. And you can see her tracks come out from there. When you find the other pair of tracks, you do see that there's actually 2 people at one point before it splits off to just a single person. And you can assume that that single person is Felix. So he was with someone before he ran into Sibiana, and they had split before then.
Oh my god. Okay, so if I run back, y'all, I found some stuff. I found some tracks that I'm definitely certain were Sibiana's, and he like glances at her feet and he's like, yep. And
Yes.
yes. And then I found 2 separate tracks that I then divulge into one. And I think one was Felix, because obviously stuff happened with him where we were. But from what you guys have told me, what if it was like his dad, Andu? What if he's not dead?
Oh.
Because they were like, I don't know. Didn't they both worship the same god? Is that right?
Yeah.
When did they say Felix took over? Less than 10 years, right?
I don't think they said.
I don't think they specified.
I thought we talked about it.
No, so it was 10 years ago when your family left the Siren song.
Yeah.
And it was
when we
shortly
left,
after is when the ringleader Andu died.
Yeah.
Unless he's a zombie now.
Well.
If he's making everybody forget stuff, he could make everybody forget that he's alive.
Maybe. I just don't know what purpose that would serve.
They worship the same god.
I mean, I'm just wondering if Felix has a different partner in this.
Yeah. I think it's Sibiana.
She's been with us.
She was a different set of tracks, Reshi.
You the foot expert now?
I'm going to go to bed.
And you guys go to bed and you wake up in the next morning, fully re-energized.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. I was hurting. Okay, now that we've got our bearings, how do we prepare for a war? Because I'm thinking, right, if we're going to go confront Felix and he has the whole house under his spell, we're going to have to fight all the other 999 other people.
Well, it seems like it's more about memories than control, right?
Yeah, as far as I can tell, he can't control us. He can just control what we remember.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think anyone's lack of memory would make them more susceptible to his manipulation, except other than trusting him.
But I mean, we don't know what was in that orange stuff. Maybe it was mind control juice.
We have an advantage because they don't know me. I'm fresh.
That's true.
So
you are a stranger, essentially, in this situation.
We could put together some plan somehow of getting me helping, sneaking you guys in without anyone knowing.
He knows. He saw you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn it.
Well, I mean, if you could do something to avoid Felix, then maybe no one else will know.
A distraction. Buku. Buku. I mean, Buka.
Buku. Count Buku.
Buka, you could do a performance in front of the cabin and draw everyone out, and then we could sneak in. And maybe search his rooms or look for Felix in there. I don't know. Just spitballing ideas.
I'm not going to dissuade the brainstorming. All ideas are good in brainstorming. I don't know that a group of performers would be so entranced by a newbie performer's, stuff.
What if...
We could set the cabin on fire.
Well, I was just thinking, what if the story we performed was the one about the mind control? That might get people paying attention.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
We did need to go back to Razzi. If Razzi is not part of all of this, if they are also someone that is under the control, then they will just see our performance as us finishing the task.
Mm-hmm. And we could, I don't know, maybe be we really want to give this our all. So could you, make this a public, gather everyone together. We want to make it a really good impression of our audition.
I'm only scared of also attracting the attention of
Felix.
Of Felix.
Yeah, that's fair.
In that case.
Yeah.
What if you pass out notes?
What do you mean?
Just put a note under every single person's door.
To be like performance at 9 a.m. or something like that?
Just not and mention Felix.
And just not to Felix. Everyone else, just not Felix.
Is it his birthday soon? We could pretend to be throwing a surprise party.
Just really put him on the spot.
Yeah.
That could be funny. Hey, happy birthday. Oh, wait, it's not your birthday for like another 6 months? Sorry.
When is his birthday? You should know. Right, Leona? You guys are like friends.
Yeah, and that was like a decade ago. I don't remember when his birthday was.
I remember your birthday.
Okay, but we're recent friends.
We've been traveling for months.
I know, and we're like recent friends.
Ouch.
I think we're getting off track.
Yeah.
I wonder if there would be a way to follow the tracks of the other person that you summon on and see if we can figure out where they might have gone.
Oh, who that was.
I like that idea.
Yeah, because if it's Razzie, then we would be like shooting ourselves
And we
in the
really
foot.
shouldn't do this performance.
Yeah, right. I think we should do that.
Yeah, I could lead you guys back to the tracks.
Maybe see like at least like where they went, because that might give us a better idea of who we're dealing with as his potential buddy in this.
Lead the way.
Okay. We pack up, sling my bucket over my shoulder, and I show them the tracks. And then you said the other tracks were coming from the east. So were these coming from the west?
You guys would be in the west, so these are more like they're coming from the south.
Okay.
Like closer to the cabin.
Okay. And then I guess we just follow it and see where it goes.
Okay, you guys follow it, and you end up following it all the way back, and you would assume that it's about to go to where the cabin is, but it feels like it's going away from the cabin and even out to the shore, and you pass by all the people who are partying and having a good time, and the tracks do lead to the southmost beach where the pier is.
Huh. Is there anybody from the Siren song on the pier hanging out?
No.
There's no one at all?
No. I mean, there's just like the people that are out and about, but these tracks like clearly is someone came from the pier, went up and met him, and that's it.
Where in the world is Felix San Diego?
Hey, Sib, is there anyone currently in the Siren song that has any particular affinity with like water?
I mean, me.
Well, you didn't come out to this pier, right?
No.
Okay, that's what
My tracks were going the other way. I came around from...
Yeah.
From the
I
manor.
figured, but someone was pointing aggressively.
It's fine to be suspicious. I know it's kind of weird.
Maybe they took a boat.
Yeah, I was wondering that. When was the last is there a way to find out when the last time the like party ferry or whatever came in or left?
I don't even know if it would be running anymore because we're almost in the month of rest, so we wouldn't be bringing anyone else here.
But would people be leaving?
People could be leaving. I would expect most of these partygoers to be gone in the next few days.
So maybe it was someone who is leaving? I don't know. Maybe they got on a boat to leave?
I'm stumped.
This person, you followed tracks backwards. It's someone who arrived on the island, met up with Felix, and was walking.
Oh.
There's no clues here, gang.
Well, there is a clue.
Yeah, it is a dead end.
No, the clue is that they came from off the island.
Yeah.
My God.
We're not smart. It's fine. All right, so whoever this person is showed up from off the island and is now somewhere here doing whatever. Who knows?
You pray to your God. You tell us.
Well, I haven't heard anything back. Sorry.
Well, let's head back and then we can follow the other set since we know where this leads now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope we don't run into Felix just wandering around the island.
I have a sneaking suspicion that he's probably doing something nefarious right now.
Yeah.
Not paying attention to what we're doing. Because A, he doesn't think we remember anything, which we don't. And B, who would believe us?
Sibiana, do you remember that morning, the morning before all of this kicked off? We were looking for you, but you weren't anywhere in the cabin. Do you remember what you were doing that morning?
What was I doing? I came from the east. I think I was just preparing to confront Felix. I was just so shocked to see little Lee here. All I remember about that whole instance is getting her and her family out.
Okay. All right. No, I was just wondering if maybe you saw something or,
Did I see anything about... I'm trying to remember if I saw anything before. Did I know that he had met up with someone? Did I see anybody else walking away?
Yeah, or like some face that isn't super familiar.
I was gonna say, does Felix ever have like private visitors?
Not really, no. Like this is very shocking to me to find out that someone essentially, as you know, just came straight to the island like they knew what they were doing. Considering we're all under a little bit of memory haze, someone new to come here. They walked straight towards the mist. None of the party goers can do that.
Yeah, even us, we had to go through that like special opening.
Yeah. You know what? A long time ago, like as within this year, a few months ago, he did like skip out on us for a while. It was when we were near like the center of Brayscore.
Oh, when you guys were at the cavern concert?
No, it was before then.
Was that near when not the dark instant? What's it?
No, it was near then.
It was near then.
What the hell's the name of that place? We were at. It was when we were near Wadrigan.
So he pieced out at some point then. How long was he gone for?
Maybe a few days. Like it wasn't all that strange back then, but now that I'm trying to think about it, if there's an outsider, that's the only time I know that he was totally unaccounted for.
Well, that you know, because he could have been leaving and then
he could have been mind wiping us all the time.
Jesus,
yeah.
This is so confusing.
Which that would be insane. Really crazy.
That sounds like a lot of effort, honestly, on his part.
To what end?
I know, yeah. I just can't figure out what his motives are.
Hopefully these tracks that we've been following this whole time.
Yeah, wow, and here comes
There's a mysterious kid.
You are still walking and you follow them and you see that they go straight into the mist.
Oh.
And we can't control that.
Right. You guys even like try and walk into the mist and you like immediately turn back around. And like Sibiana's there and she's like, I can walk through the mist, but outsiders shouldn't be able to.
Which means that this person somehow isn't an outsider.
Yeah, they're part of the Siren song.
We're not missing anyone.
That you
Not
know.
that I know.
Yeah.
Well, what if it's Andu? He's not living here currently.
What if he really didn't die? Did anyone see that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember that. I remember Ringmaster Andu dying.
How did he die?
He was old.
Suspicious.
No, I remember him dying. It's not like, as far as I can tell, Felix doesn't have an ability to implant any memories. It's just erasing them. That's like what the power of Tukukara's teapot can do.
Okay. Since you can go into the mist, can you like help us get through this mist wall?
We can walk through it for sure.
Oh, cool.
But the tracks that we're following will go away because once we start entering the mist, that enchanted flooring pops up.
Yeah.
Oh, so there won't be tracks.
I think we just got to go to the cabin, make something happen.
Maybe. I
mean, how do you feel about that, Leona? Because I mean, this is like your original home.
I know. Well, this isn't my home, but these people are.
The people, yeah. Home is where the heart
I don't know. Well, I mean, he expects us not to remember anything, right?
That's a good point. I mean, I don't know how many times I may have confronted him before.
Oh, yeah.
What if we just go back like nothing happened?
That makes sense to me.
Or maybe, what if we go back and act like we've had a fight, Sib?
Like we fought?
Like we had a disagreement and we're mad at each other.
And I just go my separate ways for a little bit?
Yeah. Based on what we did remember, after all of this happened, we were all really beat up.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't have her go away.
So
but then you guys wouldn't be able to get back in. It wouldn't make sense that I would lead you back in after having a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
We could pretend to force you.
I think that would make a lot of...
I think that would make it worse.
Yeah.
I think that might be not... It might lead to other questions and potential problems.
Maybe there's something you guys could do out here and I go back in? I don't know.
Like, we should probably continue looking for our story, for our audition, and see if we can learn anything more about what's been happening and, like, maybe try and figure out what he's up to.
What if you try and contact Raz C so that you can get in on your own?
That could work.
I mean, we could probably just stand back where we left from and he would be expecting us back at some point.
Yeah.
Knock on the mist.
Yeah, knock on the mist.
Maybe just throw things through it, hoping for the best.
I like imagining that he's an NPC just standing there, waiting for us to come back.
T-posing.
Where are they?
little quest light.
Yeah. And then, Sib, if you go back and act like nothing has happened, maybe you could try and see if there's someone here who doesn't belong.
I guess I could try and do that, yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk to Razzie. Sib will go look for the missing person.
Cool.
I think that's probably as good a plan as we're going to get.
All right, I'm going to go back around to, I guess, the east side is where I came from, so I might as well enter where I exited from.
And we will try and find our way back to where Raz-C left us, or let us out of the mist to start our quest.
That would just be back at the regular entrance.
Right, yeah. So
on
we'll
the south side near the party beach.
So we'll head back that way.
All right.
Ready, break.
Yeah, good luck. Hopefully I see you later and in better condition.
Stay safe.
Yes.
All right, so we're heading back towards the beach, right, guys?
Yeah.
I think we should pop into the bar, maybe.
What for?
Because there's the board. I don't know if maybe there's something updated on it. Is that worth it?
We could try.
The quest board?
Yeah. Sure.
Because I know it was like, it only had flyers for stuff.
No, let's go check.
Yeah, because all the events that are over.
Right. So then I want to see if there's going to be like when the last ship comes or something to get all these people off the beach. Because the last guys that we even saw leaving said they were there for so long.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we could ask around and ask, like, what the situation on leaving is now that all the performance season and everything is over.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, let's find out.
And you guys walk back to the beach, and you get to the quest board that you saw by the bar. You're looking at it, and it's definitely changed a little bit. There's still no quests on it, but a lot of the old flyers have come down, and they're like starting to be cleaned off now that all the events are gone. You see that there's some like old posters there that just kind of live there. You almost wonder if they leave them as kind of like remembrances of festivals past.
Yeah.
And as you're looking at it, I guess give me a roll, some sort of like investigation, I guess.
Faith. No. All right.
You can swing it however you want.
No, I'll do foraging on the. No, I'll do, just a little looky-loo.
I think it's an 11. Yes.
Woo! So mixed success, you're looking at the board. You look at your flyer, and it looks like someone did take it and put it back afterwards. You see like a second thumbtack from where you first put it up. And you're looking at it, and the page that it's flipped to is the most recent thing that you talked about regarding the divine intervention.
I carve into the quest board, Felix sucks.
Does anybody know?
Manon, I think that might be a bad idea.
Oh man, vibes are off with that one. Gotta get your vibes right.
Oh crap!
Dude,
I forgot.
shouldn't you be leaving soon? Like the party season's over. What are you still doing here?
I was coming over to see where the last party boat leaving is. I'm so freaking exhausted, man.
Yeah, same, dude, same.
It's almost like you're drained, huh?
Yeah.
The vibes. He's stealing the vibes.
He's stealing the vibes. They only perform when the vibes are good.
Oh, no.
Anyways, get out of the way. When's the last ship out of here?
I actually don't know.
Great question.
It is next week is the last ship out of here.
Okay.
Wow, that's a whole week of ships. I don't know. It just seems like a lot.
That's the last ship. Like the only remaining ship is next week.
Yeah. For some reason in my mind, I just pictured like a continuous line of ships for a week. All right, so then we have a week to take down Felix. I mean, party.
What?
Yeah, you mean take out Felix in
like,
pinball?
Yeah. Take him out.
See if we can beat him at darts. We have some epic darts.
Ping ball. Yeah, ping ball.
Shut up.
Yeah.
For the listeners who weren't here earlier.
Oh, stop it.
That's a funny joke between us.
My brain tried to say pinball and ping pong at the same time.
Ping ball.
And I got ping ball.
And that's what it is.
Bartender, give this man a drink.
What do you want?
No, like the vibes guy. So he's not suspicious of us.
What? I don't just give out random drinks, man.
Why not?
You gotta tell me what you want. What does he want? If you're making me give him a drink.
You know what? Your vibes are off. I'm out of here.
Don't you come at me about vibes.
Shaking his fist at you like an old man. Oh, dear.
I'm going to start using that now. Your vibes are off.
Vibes are off. Vibes are all wrong, man. It really does seem like somehow Felix and the Siren song, whether intentionally or unintentionally, are draining the partygoers of like their, I guess, vibes, for lack of a better term.
Barkeep, do you have a spare room we can just sit in for a minute?
Yeah, we got the lounges.
Okay, thank
have
you.
a lounge.
Got
Do
any
you
string?
have string?
Ring?
And maybe something to poke it into a wall with.
Corkboard.
I mean, there's the pins on the quest board right there.
I take all the pins from the quest board. I need these for just a second. Just a minute.
We kick the quest board down and take it with us.
Hey, well, I guess.
Nobody needs this
We'll
right now.
fix it later.
We'll put it back.
We'll put it back. We promise. It'll be better than ever. We set the quest board up in the lounge. Okay.
Don't look in here.
Nobody
You're
look
going to
in
ruin
here.
my vibe.
I don't
The
think I
vibes are
want to
all
know.
wrong in here.
I buy us all drinks too, so that he.
Thank you.
Yes, there we go.
patrons.
Thank you.
Smart. I think we've been missing some really obvious details.
You're the storyteller.
Yeah, well.
You tell me.
Let's lay it all out.
Okay, Sib said that Felix went AWOL on them somewhere in the middle of Bracecore around the same time as the Dark Instant. Do you remember when we left Fee and we parted ways? It was the same time. Do you remember where she was going?
She was going deeper into Bracecore,
Yeah.
and she was going to tell you if she heard anything about the Siren song.
And after she had been to the middle of Bracecore is when she sent me the flyer when we were in Meliranto that the Siren song was coming to Vanome.
Oh, shit.
But what would she want here?
Whatever it is that Felix is doing and like soaking up from these people, she wants access to it. She wants to harness it. She wants to use it for her own whatever.
Do you think what he's sucking up is making whatever that orange thing I saw was?
Oh, fuck, maybe.
The monsters we
Yeah.
fought in the arena, one of them was orange, right?
Oh.
If they make another monster right now, I don't know if we can take it down.
I think we're so screwed if we encounter one of those again.
Yeah.
That might be a problem.
So there definitely are siphoning something from the people.
Yes. I mean, that's the only way to explain like how the people are like not understanding how long they've been here, feeling completely run down after all the parties and all of those shows, especially the performances.
Maybe it's just boring though.
Well, it also explains the force field around, like the mist around the cabin it's protecting the inner area from being sucked dry like it is out here.
Ooh, that's the barrier. Manon moves a pin. He says, and the tracks that we followed went to the pier, so the person that was working with Felix came off the island, and that could have been Fee. And because the quest board, it taps another part on the board, right
Put
here.
another pin in.
Yeah, in this quest board, our flyer was flipped back to when we wrote about the divine intervention, which didn't Fee ask us to do?
She did. I think we played right into her hands.
So Fee's working with Felix.
Can I get one thing straight?
Yeah.
No.
Sure, Buka.
You know who did the attack at the divine intervention?
Oh, no, we don't.
What in the world?
In a very loose sense.
It's Leona's best friend.
Shut up, Reshi. I might have had a mild crush when she saved my butt on the boat from the slime.
You wanted to date the person who did this? How close are you?
Not that close.
You seem to know quite a lot about each other.
She keeps showing up at very inopportune times.
That's the whole thing. Inopportune time.
Inopportune times. I think we really quickly give Buka like the Spark Notes version of our history with Fee so that he's like caught up and on the same page.
Buka just downs whatever drink you bought him, and he's just sitting there just like, all right. This is the situation I have made myself.
Oh yeah, sorry, Buka. We're friends with the devil.
So we, if you decide after we solve whatever situation is happening here, you want us to have nothing else to do with us, we'll understand.
We will have to kill you.
No, Rishi.
Rishi.
I will say, I mean, most of what I came out for was excitement. I guess I got it.
I think we solved it, guys.
I think this is a story no one else knows.
Yeah, definitely is.
Hey, 2 for 1.
If we make it through this and, don't have to kill the leader of the Siren song, I guess maybe we'll have a shoo-in to perform.
Well, I mean, I would assume that even if we do have to kill Felix, that someone else will step up to take his place.
Buka, you can step up and take this side.
I don't think that is the role that I came to ask for. No.
Should we ask for what the heck is your thing called again, Manon? The Celestial Bodies.
The Celestial Accord?
Oh, that.
Celestial Accord, huh? Now you can't even say your own one, right?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Celestial Bodies.
Shut up.
Focus.
Shouldn't we call them? Right? They're looking for PH.
Oh, they were looking for information. That's true.
I do believe we have quite a bit of information.
Yeah.
No, but we're not going to get mail off the island.
No, we can't.
I would imagine that the message system here is probably down.
Yeah.
Right fucked, if you ask me.
Yes. Yeah, judging by all the letters we found. I think if we were to put any of this in a letter, we would probably find ourselves in even more trouble because I think either Fee or Felix.
Not sure exactly how you'd write about this without incriminating yourselves in some way. I mean, like, I know that you haven't done anything criminal, but you're very close to everything that's happening.
I know.
Oh, no, it's journalistic immunity.
We're just in the right place at the right time for the story.
Let's go finish the story.
Yeah, let's go finish the story. That was great.
I fixed the board.
Yeah, we put everything back where it belongs and then nail and hammer it back into the post thingy so it looks like nothing happened.
It just looks like crap.
It's got some brand new legs
it looked
on
like
it.
crap before.
Yeah,
so.
it doesn't look any worse.
This bar sucks.
No, not that far.
No, that's too far. That's too far.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, so I think we should go. Wait by the entrance for Raz to let us in and finish this fucking story.
I wonder how exactly I'm going to perfect my 1,000-yard stare so that it's not noticeable that something is wrong. My recent dreams have been shattered.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Buka.
Yeah, you ran away from home for this.
Yeah, you did.
Ran to join us.
Oh, I feel kind of bad now.
Well, you got us, Bucko.
Yeah, Bucko. Jesus Christ.
It's a new one.
Okay. I start throwing rocks into the mist.
Razzie!
Raz, we have a story.
You see that the mist starts parting and those same blue flames end up alighting a path, and the wooden pathway shows up so that you guys can walk back through the mist.
I'm actually kind of nervous, guys.
This is creepy.
Oh, yeah. This is your first time
suddenly
coming
a lot more weirded out about the fact that this path just appears in front of us now that we know what we know.
Leona and I would be a little quieter about saying things like we know what we know when we're literally walking into the den.
I know.
I mean, PH is our friend. So they won't hurt us, right?
We're going to find out, I think, is what's going to happen. Do very much think that she would hurt us if it fit her mood.
Why don't we just join her?
Don't you remember all the people she hurt in the arena?
Felix took that memory from me.
I do not think that's how it works, my man.
You will. I think Reshi would know. Yeah, some people got hurt, but no, it's not like anyone died.
Yeah,
except for Torvik.
Yeah, poor Torvik.
Yeah, I think we have the best story ever, guys.
You guys just gotta tell them I'm some random straggler.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Do something. Chop some wood down or something and transform.
I was gonna say, quick, just start rolling dice until we get Gwen back.
Do an action.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Hi,
Welcome
Raz.
back.
Thank you. We have successfully found a story that you probably do not know yet.
Oh, really? Do regale me.
Which story were we going to tell them again? We have like 6.
You've got many stories?
Oh, I'm bad at whispering.
Yeah. You have to at least say that you want an aside before you go and start blabbing.
I think I kind of take a little glance around just to kind of see who's near. And I'm like, so do you want this to just be we tell you the story, or do you want it to be a full performance, or how do you want us to do this?
I'm looking to see what kind of moxie you got, girl.
Ooh, all right. And I think I look at Book and I say, are you ready to do this?
I am ready to do this.
All right.
Whatever this is.
We're going to find out.
Sit down.
Maybe should have practiced this a little bit.
Oh, wait. I don't have mutage. That's my primary way of doing things or performing.
Can you use Kana?
I can use Kana.
Okay. Kana? I need you to do everything that Buka says, okay? We're making a real good impression today, right? I give her a little high five.
With the tongue.
Oh, God. Okay, Kana. Kana is at your disposal, Buka.
All right, let's do this, buddy.
There's probably a couple of small stage areas, right? Because it's kind of like a performer's village. Okay. So I think
in the front row.
I think I climb up on the stage. I rummage through my bag for a minute, and I pull out what looks like a really elaborate book kind of thing, and I pull out a little collapsible podium almost. And I think I make a really loud show of taking all of these things out of my bag and setting stuff up on the stage, trying to get people's attention so that they come over to see what's happening, and trying to give you guys a little bit of space so you can go investigate things, and so Sib can kind of poke around as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I can kind of see her like across the camp, and I just kind of give her a big old wink. Or like I do like a hair flip or something that like when we were kids was like our sign or something like that.
Sure.
Something cutesy like that children would have done.
And you see her just like, she was in a window just kind of like looking out at what was going on, and then she walks away when you do that.
So I've got all my stuff out. I put this like really beautiful elaborate book that when I open it is actually blank on the inside. It's really just a prop. It's just this really elaborately gorgeous looking book that gets put on this like stand to make it look like it's the storybook. I start regaling them with our journey to like Vanome and coming here and all of the interesting people that we've met so far. And like I start including people's names and stuff so that they get like a little shout out and are like, oh, they talked about me kind of thing. And then I'm telling them about like this epic quest that was given, and to prove our worth, we have to do, you know, this whole thing.
Do you want to pause there and give a roll for how well your intro to your new story went?
Probably. Okay, it was a 2 and a 9.
Nine is mixed.
9 is mixed. Okay, so my intro was a little like shaky, and like I'm clearly a little bit nervous. Buka and Kana probably start doing like some little kind of like tricks on the side to kind of pull away from
they see
the
that you're
fact
nervous.
that I'm nervous.
So they'll start doing some little tricks, and I've got a 16, so
Nice.
that works.
So then I think I launch into telling about like, and I think I give like a slightly edited version that leaves out our affiliation with Fee, essentially.
Okay, yeah.
So I think I tell them, like, we went around the island, we were searching for this thing, we came across these letters, we prayed to Goomgli, and then we came upon Sibiana.
I think you kind of like freeze there a little bit and you like let Buka take over something.
Yeah.
And while you guys are doing that, we're going to cut over to Reshi and Manon. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, man, that was a very good intro.
Hey!
Let's get out of here.
I'm assuming most people are outside now.
Yeah, there's a good amount of people outside. It's not most, but a good amount.
Actually, I think we should go to the highest point of the mansion because it's probably where Felix is. You know what I mean? Like, search his stuff.
Yeah, I would have thought he was in the basement because if he's like experimenting on stuff, right? Usually experiment in a basement. Actually, I don't know if he's experimenting. I just saw a vial. So, I'm projecting.
We can check the basement if we don't find anything upstairs.
Yeah, let me give you a quick tour since you haven't actually been inside here.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I guess we should start with the second floor or the first floor. Are you hungry? There's a kitchen here.
Let's focus, Reggie. Can't think about food all the time. All right, let's go second, and then is there a third?
The second floor has all of the rooms of the performers.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's every single performer gets a room because there's like 100 of them.
Well, Felix has to have a room.
Yeah. I think they all have names on the doors. So come on, follow me. And as I go up the stairs, I'm just kind of wiggling a little bit more.
Oh my God. I'm trying to be quiet with my armor.
Hey, Reshi, how are you doing?
Oh, hey, best friend. Pikin?
Hey, who's this you got with you, Reshi?
This is Gwyneth.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not one to judge. How are you doing, Gwyneth?
I'm doing fine.
You don't have to do a voice, Gwyneth. You just
Clearly something happened, and I respect all kinds, so you don't have to try and do nothing funny around old Fico's here.
Yeah, just be your natural self.
I am my natural self.
Why are you?
That's not right.
Why
There's
is it when
something big wrong about that.
I'm sorry.
every time you go into this mansion, you turn into a liar? What is going on?
I'm sorry.
That's true. I did hear about that earlier. That Gwyneth was just freaking lying like crazy. Oh, real silly.
I just start like coughing. I'm like.
That's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so you know them, right? That's Gwyneth still,
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. What you guys doing? I hear Buka and Leona got their story. You want to give me a little inside scoop?
Well, they're actually doing the performance right now. She's auditioning.
I know I clearly missed the beginning. You want to give me a little inside scoop?
You know, I don't take any notes. Like, and I really couldn't tell you the story of our own origin story. You're gonna have to go over there and check it for yourself.
I guess I'm gonna have to. It's just I guess I'm not used to not being around performer types. It's just very mind-boggling to me that you wouldn't know what you did like 2 days ago.
I don't know what I did today. My memory's a little fuzzy.
That's fine. I got rocks for brains.
Hey, you drinking any tea lately?
Yeah, we got tea in the... You want tea? I can get you some tea.
Yeah.
It's in the cafe.
I'll get some in a little bit.
Okay.
Bye, Piken.
Bye.
Which one's Felix's? Where are you looking?
Do you know how hard it is to be a woman to pretend to be a man who's pretending to be a woman? God damn it.
I don't know why you set yourself up like that.
I don't know. Okay. Let's go find Felix's room.
Like, you're just walking around trying to find where the room might be, and you see Sibiana just kind of like give you one of those like cut off, like, no, bad, stop, like from down the hallway.
I keep walking towards her. Manon, what does that mean?
I put my good hand on Reshi.
I think she's choking. I'm trying to pull away. She needs our help.
I pull Reshi and we duck into a room that's hopefully unlocked.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
It's finally happening.
You guys do duck into a room that is empty.
Okay, good. And I guess
Unbutton my shirt.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Reshi, we gotta focus right now. What are you doing?
I don't know. You're making me crazy.
And then I guess we gesture to Sibiana to be like, huh? What's going on? Like, what do you, come here.
Yeah, she comes over to you and closes the door. What are you doing? Going into his room?
Yeah, isn't that the plan?
I thought we were searching.
What are you searching for?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Maybe the vial?
Yeah, the vial.
The vial. Okay, so that's our goal right now?
Sounds about right. We're on a time limit.
Sibiana was not with us when we did the board, right?
Right.
Shit.
One other thing. The Profane Herald is here.
What's that?
Oh, you know.
You didn't read our newsletter.
Bitch.
Yeah, you didn't read our newsletter?
We don't have time to explain, but basically she's an ultra powerful thing responsible for a lot of shit happening over on the other continent, and we need to stop them immediately.
And we need that vial.
Yes.
That vial's what is kind of doing this?
We think it's making a monster or something, and it's draining everyone outside of this fog bubble.
Do you remember the divine...
Shit.
Do you remember what happened in the caverns? The divine intervention?
I wasn't there.
I thought you were there.
I was here.
You said... You know what? No more bickering. We just need that vial, and there's a super powerful dark wizard.
Could you, like, draw out Felix, and then we could go in the room and search it or something?
What if he has it on him?
That'd be stupid.
Do we just need to go in guns blazing?
Well, we're kind of a woman down on our team. We don't have all the guns. I mean, I'm for it. Fuck it.
I think maybe we should just do it.
There's no reasonable force to hold us back.
And with that, we cut over to the stage.
As Leona suddenly gets a tingle of, uh-oh, something's wrong.
I can feel
My
it.
friends are being fucking idiots.
And Buka, seeing that you're stalling a little bit, decides to start doing some tricks with Kana. 18.
Nice.
So total success. Totally gets the crowd paying attention while you recover from whatever bad
weird
feeling
chill
you
just
were
went
getting.
down my spine.
And now you're at the climax of your story.
I think this is where I make the connection to Felix draining the party goers of their essence or whatever it is.
You just tell everybody that?
Yep.
Whoa. Give me a roll.
Well, I
That's a
got
lot
you
of
14, so 14 apparently is the
14
answer.
is it.
So I'll use those 3 to boost it to a 17.
There you go. So you use your 3 items, probably props that you have.
Yeah.
You and Kana kind of tag team with Buka to like make this reveal really stick out. And when you say this to everybody, there's a quick sense of dread that passes over Raz C as he like almost reaches up to try and stop you. And you start seeing everybody in the crowd has this confused look on their face, like you've just woken them up to something that they weren't aware of. And we're going to cut back over to the door as you guys roll to knock down the door if you're going guns blazing or something like that.
Yeah, shield bash that thing.
Bam! I take my axe hand and slam into it because then we can like chop it off and open the door. Yeah, probably. All right, let's just. Is it locked?
You just slam open the door, locked or unlocked. You don't know.
Yeah.
You see in the far corner of the room, it's a fairly large room, and there is an area that has a staircase that is kind of like a secret staircase behind a bookshelf that is going down.
I told you it was in the basement.
Let's go.
We're already in for a penny and for a pound.
Yeah, we're already.
Let's go. I jumped out.
And you guys run down the stairs, and there starts being like sconces that light up the area, and you see in the back just these huge pipes just like glowing with this pale orange energy. And at the back of the room is Felix, like hunched over a lab bench, and he turns around at the sound of your feet like running down the stairs. At the top of the stairs, the bookshelf just slides shut.
Oh, fuck you.
As Speed jumps out the window and leaves.
Ah, man.
Little bitch.
And that's where we're going to end today's session.
God damn it. I wanted to say hi to her. We're friends.
Yeah, it's not like we're ambivalent. We're not mean to her. We did what she asked.
Yeah.
It was just a little like almost like a sassy kick and locked you down there with Felix. And Leona and Buka are outside as Raz C is about to do something and everyone else is waking up from their consciousness.
I think we're in a lot of trouble, guys.
I think we played this perfect.
I think we're good.
I think maybe we shouldn't have split up.
No, I think it's good that we did because now you're not trapped down there with us.
I'm going to take the
that's
orange
true.
vial and turn into a monster. I think that's the move.
Yeah, he's definitely going to become a monster.
That seems like such a good idea, yeah.
And now you have a whole army of Siren Song people who are pissed and will help
hopefully.
us defeat it, hopefully. I don't know. With the power of song.
With the power of
friendship.
Anyone got anything else they want to say?
Buka's with us, right?
No,
Buka's
Buka's
with
with
you
me.
guys.
Yeah, Buka and Kana are on top side. You guys are down below with Felix.
Do we have Sibiana's character card?
Oh yeah, you guys have Sibiana with you.
Yeah, we do.
Do we have all of her skills and stuff?
It's 3 and 3.
Yeah.
Yay.
Make her really strong.
I do have all of her stuff right here.
Yeah. If you could just give her like an extra 30 health, that'd be great.
She has 25 character points, which is 5 more character points than you guys.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm okay with that.
So we weren't very close to killing her last time.
Unfortunately, Kylie, Buka is 5 points less than you guys
God
at
damn it.
15.
He's baby.
He'll transform into a was it Greek Yegero? What's it called?
What?
Are you having a stroke?
Zargal.
A Greek Yagero.
Zargal. I gotta write that down.
I'm like, can you lift your arms up and smile?
Zargal.
You're going to read that and be like, what the fuck does that mean?
Where? Wolf.
All right. Thank you all for listening. You can join our Discord at bit.ly/failed crits. It's down in the show notes. Thank you to the Dungeon Maestro for composing our theme song. All of their stuff is down in the show notes. You can join our Ko-Fi to hear. We talked a lot about like gods and stuff in this episode. If you join our Ko-Fi at the $5 a month tier, you'll be able to get our faction turns where you can hear what we're doing with the gods outside of the main campaign. And I think that's it for now. So thank you all for listening.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna die.
Probably.
Resembles a sculpture that Leona had left on Goomgli's shrine. That Leona had left on Goomgli's shrine. That Leona had left on Goomgli's shrine. I hate Goomgly. I hate him.
Are you ready?
Oh, no, apparently not.
What would Buka's powers be?
That's what I'm currently doing.
I know, yeah, but I'm like thinking. I'm like, he's a planeswalker.
Animal
The
handling.
planeswalker?
Yeah. What? He lives in the fields.
He's
and
a
tends
werewolf.
To the yeah.
So he probably has some claw attack. I
A
don't-
night stalker.
Whoa.
I forgot he was a werewolf. Now I'm going to make him sexy in my mind.
Oh, no. So are we talking like Twilight werewolves or
Yeah,
other
that's what I'm
werewolves?
Or pineapple werewolves.
What the hell is a pineapple werewolf?
Don't worry about it. If you don't know, you don't know.
Should I?
Don't Google it.
Pineapple werewolf.
It's a Tumblr thing.
I don't get it. All I see is a pineapple being crushed in one of those,
Yes. It was a viral post on Tumblr that still gets circulated. That's like me when my werewolf boyfriend pulls out and it's the juice being squeezed from the pineapple. I'm sorry.
I don't want that. I don't want Buka to
I think I found
that.
Actual Tumblr post. Hang on. You're what? My werewolf boyfriend. I'm sorry. Am I reading that right? My.
See?
So we're just going to ignore the watermelon getting crushed. Watermelon.
See? It's famous.
The person, hey. So does anyone have the not safe for work version for that werewolf pic? Just asking. The next comment, I don't feel safe. Also, I dated a dude who thought he was a werewolf. That was interesting. Not as interesting as him calling his friend mom and supporting her when she kidnapped her siblings. What the fuck?
No, Kylie's just on Tumblr.
God! Struggling to get that.
I don't even have a D20 in here. What the hell? Where's my D20?
Did you accidentally put it in with the regular D20s?
I must have.
Yeah, it's right there, isn't it?
No, it's this color.
Yeah, is it not right there?
That's it. You guys don't think it could be the prophetic herald, do you? Because that would be crazy.
Profane herald.
The profane herald.
Not prophetic.
Prolific herald.
1 hour later. I will say it's important that I mentioned that your paper was flipped to the divine intervention.
Yeah.
It seems like everybody kind of moved on from that real fast.
I did not catch that it was important.
Oh, I was like, yeah. No, because I was thinking that's why I said profane.
You said that and everybody else took it as a joke, I think, because no one else brought it up.
Yeah. No, I'm like, yeah, it's probably her. Like, I was like, wouldn't that be crazy? But like,
literally everyone ignored him.
Yeah, because I was just still like, yeah, okay, I'm on the right track in my own mind.
Just like, you should have said it out loud.
You're not realizing that no one else is following.
Yeah.